5th, I believe, 2014. Ed and I are heading out to Barrett for our first try at panning. We're going to bring back some pan, sit at the house. And right now we're headed out to pick up some refreshments on our way out to the site. And right now we're headed east on 80, west on 80. Just recently had a wildfire not too long ago, so there's signs up for that. Where's that? Right over here, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, back out.
Back there. Anyway, there's our driver. And there's some asshole passing us again. Interesting to see. We got a sign right here with the say, oh, more wildfire signs. And that camera seems to be working okay so far.
Chemtrails are out and about.
Yeah, chemtrails are out and about. And we'll check back later. Okay, here's the spot we found. It's right on the Turkey River. And it's a little place called Farad. And there's a peak right across the river from us. And we are on a little rocky outcrop. It's right below the highway, right next to the river. And see, there's some cars going by. And it's a really cool spot because there's a lot of river rock here. And we've just been turning the rocks over and digging underneath and finding a lot of fish hooks. Here's some of our gear. Sleuth, pans, sifter for the 5-gallon bucket. And it's really pretty here. The trains are right across the river there. Train tracks. If I pan around, the area that we're currently alone in, right over there is Squirrely and Ed. Yeah, I can't adjust the brightness on the camera right now when I'm in film mode. So interesting. We found some quartz and we found some what looks to be that rose quartz too, right through here. There's a huge chunk of volcanic rock. A bunch of it around here. Kind of interesting looking. It's black. It's molten magma cooled off. Got to get a little closer to the river here so you can hear the river. Beautiful Sierra Mountain range. This is where Ed dug out, big, huge rock right there, and he got a bunch to throw in his 5-gallon, and he's going to pan it, which I believe he's setting up the sleuth for right now over there. He filled his bucket about halfway, and he's going to pan that through that sleuth and see what he gets in those ribs. And I'll show you where I dug mine out at. My bucket's already up in the truck. I'm going to take it home. This is the spot where I found a couple of huge boulders under a bush here, and I dug it out and threw it in the bucket. I'm going to take it home, sift through it there. This is more or less kind of a training video for us. This is our first time out, so we kind of got some information off the YouTube video. Several different videos, and trying it out here. And just wanted to show you a little bit of this beautiful granite. It's kind of weathered. I've been in the river a long time, but there's also huge chunks of quartz. And I think we actually found some rose quartz too, right under that rock where Ed was digging for his pan. Like there's a beautiful slab right there. This is the stuff they make the countertops out of. There's actually, right down from the road, there's another portion of the river that breaks off into a little creek bed on the far side of these rocks, this rock outcropping. But the problem there is that it's covered in algae. There's algae all over the place, so not really a good place to walk through and dig in. A huge sandy area, sandbar. It's right off the riverbank. May go back and tell Ed about this. There's a shit ton of pyrite all along the surface. You can see it glistening everywhere. But our understanding is that the gold's heavier and it's going to sink. So all this stuff on top is fool's gold. Which ain't worth hits on a bore. By the way, we are in California right now. We're just over the border, about 3 miles from Nevada. We'll bend in the river there. Put a couple of pieces of that fool's gold. I don't know if you can see it or not. Down on this rock so you can see it glistening. Okay, we're back at the homestead. Ed's in Shannon's car. I'm sitting in their garage. Pan around for that real quick. All kinds of camping goodies and Christmas stuff and the stereo and dartboard and water heater and bicycles and tools. The tool bench, yeah, most importante. That's where all the good shit happens right there. And then we have our pan. This is the stuff I got. Lots of nice little chunks in there. And we've got Ed's. Well, you know how I know this is Ed's? That's how. There's a rotting cotton can in there. Gotta be Ed's pan. So there you have it. We're gonna set up the sloot and pan that shit here. Okay, here is the official home sloot. I just got to set it up on a wheelbarrow.
You have to have that valve. It's already taking the big rocks.
Got a little chute here with some water and 2 5-gallons with some recycled water from a little 12-volt pump. And a valve up at the top to control the flow of water. Totally high-tech, dude.
It's working. Catching all the small stuff. I put a rocker on it like that.
Yeah, we just need somebody to feed it and rock it, and away you go.
Yeah, that valve is the best. That's very cool.